Good morning. So today we're gonna go get my brows done and we're going to edit yesterday's vlog and get that posted up, and we're going to check on to see if I can respond to my discussion board post yet for my classes, because all of my major assignments are turned in, but all that's left is the discussion board post. So good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So trying to take your own cool photos can be very difficult. Very, very difficult, honestly. I was like trying real hard. And it just was not really working for me. Which, like, is not cool. Oh, it's cold out. I'm sorry if yeah, that's probably gonna be too loud for you guys. I'm sure, there we go. And I'm like, I know my car is too loud for you guys. There we go. I'm gonna get some coffee. And I'm debating whether, sometimes I debate if I want to get a hot coffee, and I don't think it is quite hot enough yet for me to venture into a hot coffee. Usually there's got to be ice and snow on the ground before I will drink a hot coffee. And sometimes not even then will I get a hot coffee. I will still have iced coffee because your girl's a freak. I need iced coffee. Yeah. And so we're on our way to head down to go look at Ulta, depending, because I was like, oh, I don't want to spend over an hour looking at makeup, but I'm like, you know, there's a Target right by there. Oh, this angle is horrible for me, but you know, so what happens when you're gonna look up towards a person. Oh, I forgot to bring a bag for my garbage in my car. Well, excuse me, that took a minute for that to arrive. Oh my goodness. So, yeah. But I was like, you know what, there's lots of stuff to go play with, and if I am so inclined, I can pop over to Target, because, I mean, Target. There's a DSW. So there's quite a bit of things to do if I get tired of looking at makeup before my eyebrow appointment, which, you know, your girl really wants to play with some makeup, because I have not allowed myself to go into Ulta and even buy makeup for a while, but I got them points that I need to spend, so I want to spend them points. Coffee. So the coffee girl was weird today. She acted really weird, really kind of standoffish. Yeah, it was crazy. I don't know. But I got a big straw from her, so it's okay. I got a bigger coffee today because I'm terrible, and it's probably going to be the only calories and things that I ingest for a while. I'm really bad at eating like I should. Like really, really bad at it. Oh, my shoulder is sore today. Like I was having shoulder issues yesterday, and I had a spasm attack that was so bad that I actually ended up taking a nap for like half an hour, and the pain was so intense, and like my kiddo ran and got me my deep blue to rub, and like my kiddo, she doesn't like the mentholated smell, the menthol smell, and she rubbed that into my shoulder, and she cuddled on the couch with me, and you know, obviously I had my doors locked and stuff, and we had Christine from Simply Neurological on the TV because she loves Christine, and my kiddo just stayed curled up on the couch with me until I was able to get up because the pain was so intense. And yeah, I don't have many days like that, maybe once a week, so it's not too bad. My grade back for my PowerPoint presentation from my teacher, and she gave me 100%, said I did a good job. And I sent that to my best friend, and I'm like, I seriously think she's trolling me at this point. Like, she just wants to be done. And my best friend has such high hopes in me. And she's like, no, you deserve that 100%. You're amazing, blah, blah, blah. Like, she's like legit my cheerleader, right? So I'm like, no. I was like, I read parts of a paper to the boyfriend last week that I got 100% on, and even he said it was a bad paper. And she was like, no such thing as a bad paper for you. And I'm like, she goes, I have yet to read anything that is crap. And I'm like, I don't send you the bad stuff. She's like, I just refuse to believe it. I said, okay, when I get back home, I'm gonna email you my paper. You read it. She's like, okay, I'm gonna read that paper. And I'm like, it's got to be bad when the boyfriend's like, honey, please stop reading that. That is terrible. I can't believe you turned that in. Because, I mean, he's my boyfriend, so, you know, he's all about, like, making me feel better. And he was like, you got an A on that? And I'm like, I know, babe. I know it was garbage. And he's like, I can't believe you turned that in. I said, oh, I needed to turn it in. And they want this. I didn't have anything else to say. Like, I had to use big words to hit the word count. There are some topics, and like, my problem is, this is a course that even with reading as much as I have about the topics, I don't know enough to write papers on it. And like, I've just kind of been like faking it, you know, fake it till you make it. And other classes, I could blow the 2-3 page count out of the water because it's a topic that I'm comfortable in. It's a topic I know a lot of information in. But this advanced toxicology, man, is just kicking my butt. You think I care? I don't care. This car cut me off and is going super slow, but we're about to hit a school zone, so I don't care. I honestly don't care. She's all looking in her rearview mirror. Lady, I don't care. And you know, I know lots about. So I got really frustrated Thursday, Friday, Saturday, to the point on Saturday I emailed the president of my volunteer group and said, basically, I'm quitting as secretary. I'm done. I'm tired of saying that I'm singling someone out, that I'm making someone feel unwanted. I have another person that is upset because I don't put her sidebar conversations into our meeting minutes. And she tries to nitpick, even though the meeting minutes literally go out within a few days of the meeting. Like usually either the next day or the day after, I try to get the meeting minutes out. So if there are corrections that need to be made, they can be made. And So Thursday, we have our meeting, and halfway through the meeting, like not even at the beginning, halfway through the meeting, she's like, did you put this in the meeting minutes? Well, not even halfway. I want to say it's more than halfway, because we were talking about stuff. We're talking about reading meeting minutes at our general membership meeting. And they're like, oh, we'll read the minutes from last meeting. I don't know why you think you're going to go, dude. And I'm like, I've never taken meeting minutes at our general meeting. Because, like, I wasn't told I was supposed to, right? And she's like, well, did you put this person in our meeting minutes? No. And then I think I talked about this. She tried to hand me her meeting minutes. And I'm like, no. Well, long story short. So I emailed the president and I emailed his wife, because I wanted her to know what was going on with me. Because I was originally going to talk to her about it on Friday, but she didn't end up making it over. And what's frustrating to me is she didn't even message me till Saturday about the fact that she wasn't coming over Friday, or that she didn't come over Friday, you know, and like the circumstances, like, you know, her chickens, like her chickens got out, like she had to catch her chickens and she had to fix her fence and all that good stuff. Like, okay, great, you know, but it would have been nice to know on Friday. And then I sent her the information on, because her husband really liked my Marine Corps plaque thing. I don't know what to call it. It's beautiful. That I got for the boyfriend for Father's Day. And so I sent her the information in case she wanted to get it for her husband. And she responded to that, but didn't talk about why she didn't even let me know that she bailed on me. And then Saturday was the issue once again with the lady with the banking issue, who was like, well, I'm just gonna tell our president. Okay, go ahead. I've CC'd him on everything. Because I'm not going to have conversations with these people without someone as a witness, because I get in trouble because they run and cry and say that I'm being mean and nasty. Don't show any receipts on me being mean and nasty, but the previous president took their word that I was being mean and nasty, because if we're out in public and someone's being rude or belligerent or racial or anything like that, I will stand up for myself and I won't put up with it. So they have seen me be mean because I won't put up with someone's attitude when I don't deserve it. And so automatically I'm the bad guy, because like I've already been almost kicked out of this group because of someone saying that I did something I didn't, and they didn't bother to tell me before or talk to me before I got my first strike. And then when I talked to them, they were like, oh yeah, because I was in contact with my president at the time over the incident, and like texting to her the conversation that I was having with said person. And then months later, they say that I'm being mean and nasty to this person, and I was so rude and I was disgraceful, and I get my first strike for my behavior. And then I'm like, whoa, I contacted you about this. And she's like, oh yeah, you did. So why am I in trouble? And I had a member viciously attack me one day after a fundraiser that failed. A fundraiser fundraiser failed. And I get this vicious email. So I CC'd 2 people on it. And the first person I CC'd on it kind of jumped in on the attack a little bit. But the other person got real defensive on my behalf and was like, first of all, she didn't have anything to do with that. Second of all, because she was there, because I went to the wrong building, which was next to the building we were supposed to be in, but it was still the wrong building. So then I had to move my vehicle. So I wasn't there at the very beginning, because like I'm there at 5:30, like we're supposed to be there. And I'm like, why isn't anyone here? Because I was just told, because I didn't have anything to do with the venue. I was just told, this is the venue. I didn't realize it was such a big area, and that the group that we were holding our fundraiser at owned more than one building. So I Googled the address. I Googled the building. The first thing that popped up, that's the address I put on the flyers. That's where I sent everybody. I didn't realize that people knew better than that, and they went to the right building. And so I'm at this other building. I'm like, where's everybody? Nobody's showing up. Like, what's happening? Like, are you serious? Like, we're not ready. This is going to be a mess, but like, are you serious? And then I get, you need to come to the building next door. And I'm like, wait, what? They're like, yeah, you're at the wrong building. So I sat thinking nobody was showing up because I was at the wrong building. And I was at the wrong building. But in that time frame of me getting to the right building, the member had shown up and then left very rudely. This member had volunteered to donate baked goods for our fundraiser and then didn't even donate the baked goods. And then I got a nastygram email from her. So this is at like 5 o'clock. I got a nastygram email from her at like 11 o'clock at night. And so I'm like, you know what? This is too stressful. Like, and then I have people that are looking down on me because I'm the youngest one on the leadership team and I don't have the experience that they do. And I'm getting tired. So, I don't know, like I really like this color. The So Spicy color, but I mean the transfer though. There is transfer for the new Buxom. So here I am. A little red right after the fact. But, so I really wanted to get the Buxom lip plumping, but I decided not to. This is a color that I put on. It's actually a really pretty color. But the transfer is crazy. Come on, brow hair. Stuck. It is a really pretty color, but I need a matte lipstick that's not going to transfer like crazy. And that red pimple I got going on is making my eyebrow look like it is extending farther than it is, but it's not. It's not, I promise you. It's super hot right now, and we're basically done for the day. But I'm debating, do I want to go home just chill? I do need to edit a video. I need to get some food in me because now I'm starving. And yeah. Yeah. Let's get some food and let's get home.